Do not turn your nose up at interning or working with somebody for free. While you're in law school, after you finish with school, while you're waiting on bar results, all right? Do not turn your nose up at that. That's something I wish I would have had a better understanding of just throughout my early legal career, or even coming out of undergrad, really. Experience is valuable. Experience is valuable. A lot of times the experience you gain in a situation is more valuable than the money you make or don't make in a situation. As we go forward, right, as we start to understand things, I think people are starting to understand the idea of adding value, right? It's a concept that you're starting to hear. Like, how can you add value, right? If you want to make yourself more marketable, if you want to stand out, add value. Bring something to the table. Have the answers to the questions they haven't even asked yet. And how do you do that, right? You do that by being there. But going back specifically to the legal field, right? You might not always have opportunity to work with somebody and they can pay you, right? But more often than not, if you're willing to work for free, there's always a way you can add value, right? There's always a way you can add value. And that still goes on your resume. It doesn't say on your resume, this person didn't get paid. It says, this person worked for me. As well as now you have that person you worked with or that company you work for as a reference, right? It's all work experience. When you look at a person's resume, you can't say where they got paid and where they didn't. You can make assumptions, right, based off the job, but you'd be surprised, right? People might not have gotten paid, but it's still work. It's still work experience. It's still a genuine period of time that they're stating on their resume, right? Because that's what they care about. So do not miss out on an opportunity just because you're not getting paid, right? Now, if you have the option of getting paid versus not getting paid and you have to pay bills, trust me, I get it. Or it might be a situation where you might have to work a job not even related to the legal field to cover the bills, but working for free somewhere within the legal field, right? You might have to work at JCPenney to cover the bills, but during the day, you're working at an immigration firm, right? Gaining the experience of becoming an immigration attorney. And then when you have your license or when you're confident, you can step out there on your own and know how to practice immigration law or know how to practice employment law, right? Just because a certain place you're working at can't pay you doesn't mean you can't learn the skills to make yourself more marketable and then get out there on your own and do it. So don't turn your nose up at that. It's still valuable experience.